It's time now to put our panelists on the clock, where they have about 15 seconds each to explore a few more notable headlines from the week. First up, after many battles, the way seemed clear for horse slaughter to resume in New Mexico, but Attorney General Gary King filed a suit that has blocked Valley Meat's planned opening. He alleges the plant would violate food and safety laws. Now, plant owners say they plan to sue him for slander, harassment, conspiracy, and abusive process. Sophie, when you're down to suing people for slander, sometimes that makes me wonder how solid your case is. I'm saying this to the attorney at the table. However, it seems to me Mr. King has a pretty solid case here about the violations. What's your sense of where he's coming from on this?
So I think it's important, in addition to the other things that they've said about Attorney General King, the attorney for Valley Meat Company has come out and said that King is doing this as part of his run for governor. And I think...
Is that a fair?
Frankly, no. I mean, I think that we need to remember that it is the job of the Attorney General's office to be on top of this kind of issue.
There you go. I'm going to swing to Rob here real quick for time. Your thoughts on this one?
I think that this is on a logical basis. I think that the pro-slaughterhouse people make a good case, but this is such an emotional issue. The governor doesn't like it. And also they're playing for time, too, because the U.S. Congress might put together a national ban.
And end the whole bloody thing, please.
I think the environmental issues that have been raised are really important to a lot of people. You know, if you put the debate about should we eat horses or not aside, the idea of like what kind of impact on the watershed this facility would have, I think is the thing that has the most traction with the most folks.
And that's going to hold you there, Dan. We took a little time on that one. Right now, under New Mexico law, if you are drunk or high on the job and you get hurt, you can still get workman's compensation. But after many tries to change this fact, lawmakers are hopeful they can do it this year. Rob, you wrote a piece on this issue, and it's just some odd loophole. Just explain, we don't have time to explain it, but it fails the smell test for most reasonable people, it seems to me. But what am I missing here on this? What's the hook here?
Well, the hook here is that we've got a law that the appellate court has told the legislature to fix, and the legislature has not fixed it yet in the last 3 or 4 sessions.
What's been the hang-up?
The hang-up has been that
politics.
Yeah, that Democrats have said that they're concerned that if they do close this loophole, it's going to affect the families of these people who got hired and drunk on the job. And
this is an insane loophole. This basically, I'm in the insurance business. This says that if you're out at work and you have an accident and they send you off to be drug tested and you literally were high on the job, and if you were robbing a bank during the time you were at work and you get hurt while the police take you down, you will get workers' comp while you're serving your prison time is insane. It is literally crazy that we allow this to happen, and it's got to be fixed.
Yeah, Julianne, your thought there?
I think you got to be careful about the testing process, because I think, we were talking about marijuana before this segment, and that if you consume marijuana on a Friday night and you get into an accident on a Tuesday morning, how are they going to decide how much evidence in your blood constitute that you were high at work? And that's a tricky slope.
I think it's also important that we not totally shift responsibility away from the workplace. An accident occurs that could be 0% the person's fault. A portion of the ceiling falls on the person. The fact that they had a little alcohol in their system has nothing to do with that. So we want to be able to balance in those situations those two elements.
That person's not going to jail. That's the key here.
But
the ceiling falling on a guy, they're not going to jail for having alcohol or drugs in their system.
That's right.
This is someone committing a crime during the course of their work, getting injured, and now this is paying for them to go to jail. It's a very specific group of people, but you'll be amazed there's a decent percentage of people.
It has to be narrowly crafted.
We're way over the clock there. I get you, though. Santa Fe's move to ban plastic grocery bags takes effect in late February. If you want a bag at checkout, you have to fork out at least a dime for the paper bag, but there still seems to be a little confusion about how this will play out in the city different. And while bag bans are proliferating around the country, one possible downside, according to Bloomberg News, if you don't wash those reusable bags, they can become nasty vectors for bacteria. Julianne, you know, this sounds like a very Santa Fe thing to do, but it's not unusual. A lot of folks are picking up
No,
on
this has happened in Austin, Texas, and Los Angeles, California. But you mentioned the 10-cent rule, which I'd like to just tell you the latest news, which is that the city attorney's office in Santa Fe has said there's been a challenge to the 10-cent fee that would be charged because apparently the paper bags purchased by the stores don't quite cost 10 cents, so it crosses into the tax zone rather than the fee zone. And so
Now
I think
we have to have subsidized for the poor people so they can get the plastic.
well,
bags.
you already could get a free paper bag if you had a WIC card. That was already written in, but I think you're going to see this rule amended just before it goes into effect, so that 10-cent fee is gone.
Yeah.
I'm such a huge fan of this ban, and I've been in cities that have them, and I always carry my little bag around.
Sure.
And I want to say, people of Santa Fe, I have so many of these bags. If you need one, I got
I
you.
do too.
I got you.
I got more canvas bags I know what to do with, I know.
Great Britain did a study on this about 10 years ago. They saw that according to this one study, the amount of global warming or climate change or carbon increased when you put in these restrictions because you had to create more paper bags, and that paper bags
Cut those trees down.
Right. 10 seconds. Hit it.
No.
Nothing?
Move
No?
on. Yeah,
What, do you support the idea? Just you support the idea?
It's insane. It's
Why?
another. Why are we mandating that you can't use a certain bag? I mean, if people don't want to use it, if Santa Fe doesn't want to use it, and they don't ask for these bags as a city, they'll stop carrying those bags.
There you
We've
go.
got to end this throwaway culture that every object is only useful to us for 15 seconds, and then we throw it away.
Fair enough.
I've explained that to my wife about me, and she doesn't listen. So.
On that note, thanks again for all your time. Good to see you all again. Happy New Year. As always, all of us here at New Mexico in Focus appreciate your time and your efforts to stay informed and engaged. Connect with us on Facebook and Twitter by searching New Mexico in Focus, and look for archived interviews and bonus material on our YouTube channel and at newmexicoinfocus.org. I'm Gene Grant. We'll see you next week in Focus.